Hannelore Kraft, the Social Democrats leader in North-Rhine Westphalia, and Sylvia Luhrmann, her Green counterpart, want to form the next government in Germany's most populous state. Luhrmann especially has been pushing for the alliance since the success of both parties in May's state election.
SPD and Green governed in Berlin for 7 years, and now we're seeing a year of really bad government. A lot of people want us back.
The return of SPD Green was a hot topic at the annual North-Rhine Westphalia summer party in Berlin. The state's conservative premier, Jürgen Röttgers, has remained in office while the parties tested coalition options. But now he's feeling the pressure from the SPD and the Greens. Hannelore Kraft is excited about the new coalition's potential.
I'm very happy with the programme we're putting forward, with clear priorities for children, for education and for the cities and towns in our state.
But it looks like her Social Democrats won't be setting the government's agenda. Instead, the Greens have taken the lead on policies for education, for healthcare, and of course energy and the environment. It's the result of some shrewd political planning.
We clearly wanted the education and environment portfolios. We campaigned as the education party, and our education platform is a big reason we were elected. But we'll also focus on social policies.
The Greens have staked a claim on the three big issues that dominate politics in Germany: education, environment and healthcare. The SPD has been left with potentially damaging portfolios that tackle government spending and the budget.
It's not that the Greens are offering patent solutions to all these issues. No one has those. But they've discussed these issues in a very credible way. Instead of trying to please specific interest groups, they stay focused on the issues. And I think that's helped them. The issues we're worried about today are issues the Greens were already talking about in the 80s and 90s, and that's contributed a great deal to their credibility. The
Greens have also been careful about selecting their leaders at both the state and national levels. Polarizing figures are all but gone. That's made the party more flexible when it comes to choosing coalition partners.
We're allied with conservatives in Hamburg, conservatives and Free Democrats in Saarland, with the SPD in Bremen, and soon with the SPD in North-Rhine Westphalia. So we have a lot of options, but the common goal is always green policies.
They've developed a serious political image for themselves. They've been involved in very few scandals, and their leaders are accepted by a wide cross-section of moderate middle-class society.
In June, the Social Democrats and Greens grabbed another opportunity to occupy the political centre. They jointly nominated Joachim Gauck, a highly respected civil rights activist, to become Germany's president. Gauck lost the election, but it took 3 rounds of voting and gave the SPD and Greens a boost in the opinion polls.
We're happy to be going up in the polls, but we also recognize our duty to those voters. We want them to stay with us over the long term.
The Greens look poised for another victory next week in the North-Rhine Westphalia parliament. But observers say divisions in Chancellor Merkel's federal coalition have done much to pave the way.
The reason is not just that the government is divided. It's because it has no clear answers to the questions that voters are asking. And the point is, the Greens do have answers.
The one-time environmentalist Fringe Party has grown up and joined the political establishment. And more German voters appear to see them as the party of the future.